Welcome. It's the Drivetime show. I'm Jamali Maddox.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. I'm Elliot still.
What's going on, man? We are live. I didn't think of where we're live from.
From the Super Bowl.
We're at the Super Bowl.
We're at the Super Bowl.
The pigskins won.
Yes, come on, the Orlando Shrews.
Yes. Who won the Super Bowl?
Oh no, the fucking.
Did you watch the Super Bowl show?
No.
Absolutely not. Why am I watching that?
No, bro.
Did you see the conservative one?
Bruv.
That I watched. That was insane.
That was sick.
Fucking Kid Rock.
Yeah, man. And it's about time we kept politics out of sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept politics out. I mean, the entire reason you watch sport is from a political opinion. But it's good that we're keeping it out of sport. You know, people like Muhammad Ali and stuff. Thank God we made him keep politics out of sport.
But it's also just that thing of there's a reason that you're not the official thing. And so to do the we're going to do the alternative one, which is about God. It's like, why?
Because
Like, who's watching the Super Bowl and turns off the Super Bowl to then go watch the conservative halftime Super Bowl?
Oh, some chick she's gone viral was at the Super Bowl and she like put on the other one on YouTube to watch. It's like, I mean, everyone just being a victim's currency, innit? So like conservatives, even though they're in charge.
If that was true, you would be a fucking billionaire, innit?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, explain your work. Show
you're
your working out for 2 marks there.
I'm saying you're a victim.
Oh, right.
Not like a self. That's how you know if it's gone bad when you can hear the coke sis.
Yeah, bro.
I do know. I'll be honest with you today. I really don't want to do this pod today.
No, you never want to do the pod, bro. I turn off and you're just lying on your sofa and you sigh when I get it. I wait for the minute at the door as Jamali has to fucking get it together to come on. But
yeah, the conservative halftime show.
Speaking of, I didn't want to get into this quickly.
Yeah.
Have you seen these adverts on the tube?
Which one?
About this guy named Jack Daniel. No, it was there's these adverts that say men get hormonal too.
Okay. No,
and it's about like getting your test levels. I've seen these adverts, yeah. Didn't think anything of it. The furore of women.
Yeah. Who
are like, once again, we are living in a patriarchal society that is attacking us as well. And it's like, it's just telling men to get their test levels checked.
Hormones are a thing that we both have.
Yeah. But they're acting like, because it goes men get hormonal too, which is like, so a bunch of women have been like, this is rude, and have acted really fucking hormonal.
Yeah.
And look, let me just clarify by saying this before you all come into the comment section. You do live in a patriarchal society.
Out of 10 comments.
Yeah, but out of 10 comments.
Out of 10 comments and 4 of them are calling you a Jew.
Yeah, man. 4 of them got fucking producers replying to the comments agreeing. And but like you do live in a patriarchal society where like a bunch of Epstein files have come out that have shown like world leaders are like going to islands to have it off with young who have no autonomy over their body and stuff. Oh, 100%, yeah. The advert now, just where there's this like, how much time do we have to spend being fucking activists on everything?
Do you remember, you look at it now, you kind of go, all right. But you remember when it was like, Yuki, not for women?
Yeah, no, that wasn't great. That wasn't
Do you remember
good.
that one though? It goes, Yuki, not for women. Like if women would touch a Yuki, would cut their hands off. How dare you touch a Yuki, bro? Yuki, not for birds.
Yeah,
that was like the era of Zoo.
Oh, wow.
Remember Zoo and Nuts magazine?
Zoo and Nuts magazine,
bro.
FHM.
Bring back Zoo, fam. That was a good mag,
bring
bro.
Bring back Zoo. They had. Bro, do you know what? In Zoo, you could put in hard-hitting journalism. No one was ever going to read it. They should have released the Epstein files in Zoo magazine next to pictures of some tits, and those files would have gone unnoticed. No one was reading the words.
Bro, they had the whole what's it, the Chilton report. You know the one where it's like the war was illegal.
The Iraq War.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah, if I was a leader, that's how I would bypass like any sort of like file I had to release that being shown. I'm doing wrong report. Like Iraq War, I've lied about it. I'm just going to put a picture of some tits next to the report.
Yeah.
That no one's reading. Do you remember in Edinburgh when they did a reading of the Chilcot report? And it won the award. And there was like a picture of all these comedians crying as they read it. What a fucking lame festival that is we go to.
But it's also like...
You coward, you should have got Grace Campbell to read it out. That would have been a fucking laugh.
But
Grace Campbell reading it. I love Grace, innit? That would have been sick. I would have gone to see that.
It's just her going, lies.
Grace reading that would have been the move, bro.
Oh man, but
Shout out Grace, man. She's mad cool.
Yeah, she's cool, man. But it's I remember that, but it's like also that report. It's not like a telenovela. It's not like, and then they did this. Basically, it says on the 5th of June there was a blah, 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 blah. It's like it's a boring. You know, and obviously, you know, the war was bad and all that, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they get some lesbian to go up at the fringe and read it out.
I mean, don't think their sexuality matters.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't matter.
It does to me. Well, it's just funny to say. It's
No,
just
I
funny
know
to
it's-
add something
No,
to
no.
it, isn't it?
And I liked it, but I added that bit on. So when they clip it,
alright.
they go, and Jamali Maddox pushed back.
when we end up in another book.
Yeah.
No,
Jamali Maddox stood up.
In a world of Elliots,
Yeah.
be a
In
Jamali
the world of
Maddox.
Elliot's, Jamali took no more. And he stood up. And he stood up for those people.
Yeah. Nah, man. It's like my favorite. I'm going to bitch about the fringe. Bruv, do you know what my favorite thing at the fringe is, yeah? Someone doing a show on like sexuality and that, but they'll be like, I'm a bisexual, but they've just like got a boyfriend. And it's like, just because he's 5'6" doesn't mean you're dating a woman. All right? Let's all calm down with this. It's all like, who gives a fuck? That's my thing. Who gives a... We've seen a bisexual before. We've seen it.
But do you think ever that we are just...
Nasty men on a podcast.
We're nasty men on a podcast. Yeah. That's apparent. But we are just desensitized to sort of different sways of life. So when we see it, we go, yeah, sure, whatever. But because we're comics and we're around stuff all the time, we don't see the importance of it. Do you know what I mean?
Probably. Makes for a less fun podcast, though.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Let's just say slurs.
Yeah, that's what this is all about.
Sorry.
We come on
so
here.
It wasn't your political rant.
No, you've got an
Yeah, don't worry. Sorry, it's not you.
Yeah. Just fucking coming in.
Sorry, I'm not in a park with a camera. The thing about the right is, the thing about the left.
Oh, yeah.
I liked your videos, even though I never told you.
Yeah, bruv. Go fucking sell a house with Stacey Dooley again, bruv. What are you doing here, bruv? Go and stand there with Stacey Dooley.
I like that you think that's what the show was.
That's what the show is.
No,
Jamali and Stacey sell houses, bruv. That's the show. Two documentary makers.
He's got a fucking garden in London.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at your kitchen. And then you're just there mad moody.
They took out a bit that I thought was bare funny where there was a bit where Stacey Dooley was going through cupboards. Yeah. And I was doing an impression of Stacey Dooley saying like, I just took a shit in your cupboard. And they cut it out.
Yeah.
And me and Emily Atack were proper laughing because I kept saying, Stacey, I just took a shit in your cupboard.
That'd be a sick
and
show.
And then they took it out.
But yeah, man, people are raging about this advert. I didn't even realise. People were furious about it.
Yeah.
Because it's just telling people to get there. Do you remember a few years ago when they had that Beachbody Ready campaign?
No.
They had this advert. It was
I don't read a lot of tube adverts, you know.
I do, bro.
I'm on the phone.
I'm there.
I'm candy crushing.
Candy's
got to get crushed. I always say I'm going to read a book on the train. I'm candy crushing.
Oh, no, reading a book on the tube's performative male, bro. I want to end up on that.
Yeah, I'm performing.
Yeah,
I am performing.
You've seen that Instagram page, Hot Guys Reading Books, yeah? I've always wanted to end up on it, but I know it would like be me reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar, looking at it like it's Tolstoy, just like nodding my head.
And you're reading it with your finger.
Yeah. I have to get the person next to me to read it for me.
You've got you know, in class when people used to have the helper, and when I say people, I mean me.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting next to you reading it out.
Bruv, did
you have a helper?
No, they offered me one, but I was getting picked on enough. It was like, listen, my helper would have joined in.
They tried to give me a laptop.
Oh, no, I had that.
Yeah, they tried to give me a laptop and we just watch videos and play mini clip.
Do you know what? We're very bottom set.
Oh, I'm full
bottom set.
What we should have called the podcast bottom set.
Oh, that'd have been sick.
We should have called it bottom set.
That'd have been sick, bro. Instead we've gone with a fucking Drivetime.
Yeah, I know. We're kind of stuck with the name now, innit?
Shit.
People go, why is it called Drivetime? Like, I don't know.
Elliot thought of it on the way there.
Yeah, pretty much.
So at my school, yeah, like my school was like majority black kids, right?
Yeah.
So there was like,
God, I bet you had a horrible time in that.
Fucking bruv. It was a sick football team. No?
Yeah.
I was in goal.
Of course.
Yeah, but like on the wings, we were fast.
Everyone was a striker.
But the arguments about who had to go in defence was outlandish. Anyway, The
And he gets personal, like, bruv, you're fat. You got to go in the fence.
yeah. We used to have, sometimes we'd have like, at lunchtime, we'd have like a black v white football game.
Oh.
But then none of us wanted the Asian kids. So they formed their own team and we wouldn't let them play.
So they play cricket instead.
they were just in the corner. You know that game where there's a table and you throw the little disc on it and it things the
There was a place in my school. It's so mad here with school where things just become law.
Yeah.
Like there was a place called the Quad, and it's where all like the lame people would hang, and it was like the school was like a square, and there was a little quad in the middle where people wouldn't even walk through it.
Oh.
It was like that segregated for them.
Yeah.
They're the quad boys. And used to call people quad. You said, "Bang, you chill in the quad."
Oh no,
you chill on the quad.
That's like an insult.
Yeah. Back in the day, you say, "Bro, you chill on the quad." And there was in primary school there was a fountain, and the room, and it was on the left hand side, and the room was someone pissed in it, so you couldn't drink in that fountain.
You get AIDS.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? If you put your lip to the water fountain, you're gonna get AIDS because that's how
AIDS got you.
They had to have a assembly in our school about what AIDS really was because the amount of things we kept saying would give you AIDS.
Not even HIV. You just get AIDS. You just get AIDS. The prep won't help you.
No. One time, yeah, because we used to chill and said we were the first year of like mixed kids in terms of gender.
Yeah. It was one gendered school.
It used to be an all girls school, and we were the first year of boys. So we didn't really have like anyone picking on us. So we were kind of chill. The year below, and then the years below started getting a bit feral, and they were trying to come down. I was in like year 11, yeah. And these year 7s were coming down trying to, they were just acting up, right? We used to they would just come down, act up, yeah. They come down, try to kick off football and that. And one day, yeah, they came on and we were all pushing them off. One of them threw a bang at me, clocked me and dropped me. I got dropped by year 7 in year 11 and I didn't live it down for the year. Well, he swung a bang, caught me and just staggered and went down. And just dropped me. Right? Everyone was like, when you hear, and when you go to a school, like not just
all you hear is wild stuff.
But a school
Elliot.
where it's majority black kids and the white kids being dropped by year 7,
Elliot,
and everyone, just people run. But people,
there's a kid still running to this day.
You remember? Yeah.
There's a guy still running to this day. And the rumors are you could hear him at nighttime going, "Wow!"
Around in West Norwood, just running around.
You didn't get dropped by year 7. Did you not like say, "Bruv, we gotta have a fair one"?
No, I'll tell you what happened one day. This is a bad story. It snowed, didn't it? And it was like loads of snow. And these year 7s came by, started throwing snowballs at all of us, the year 11s, yeah? So we chased after them, yeah? There's about 20 of these year 7s, and they left one of their friends, so we're hitting him with snowballs. And it came like Lord of the Flies, bro. It came like Lord of the Flies. Like, we're just stuffing snow into him. We're like, just fucking.
Yeah.
We took it a bit to put him in a bin. It was bad. Started putting snow in the bin, like, and then we all got called out of class, innit? Because obviously he's gone to the teachers. But the teachers have brought us all in to where he was. And they were like, was it these boys? And he looked at us, and it was like in Bronx Tale. He just looked up and was like, no, it wasn't them. And we all looked at him like, good boy.
Oh, no.
It was bad. Yeah, no, there was the school was just violent, man. We had a stabbing at my school. Kid got hit by a bus.
What did he get stabbed with? Like a knife?
A knife, yeah. There was a lad.
People used to get...
protractors, yeah.
People used to poke people with protractors.
They used to, in design tech, they used to hand out carpet knives, like Stanley knives. And they had to stop doing that after a while. But there was a guy from the year below there was this other school that our school got in a fight with. I was never involved in any of these, yeah. And I missed it always used to kick off last day of term. And I was ill, so I wasn't in last day of term. Come back to school, there's an assembly, police are there, because one of the kids from our school had stabbed the kid from their school. Okay. And then, so there's this big assembly, like, we're going to find out who did this. I'm like, this must have been like some amazing plan for this kid to have not been caught. So I get out of English class. I'm like, does anyone know who did that? And they said the kid's name. And everyone just knew, but the school was just like, we'll pretend not to hear it because we're just not going to follow up on it. Like, it was like...
It's paperwork.
It's like, we'll have to have an inquest and an inquiry. Yeah, there was all sorts of madness at school. But what I was going to say, so like in English class with reading, where would have to read like John Steinbeck, Lord of the Flies, things like that.
I love this story.
Oh,
No, tell the pig story.
oh my God, bruv. So we're reading Lord of the Flies as a class. I was in top set English at this point, yeah. And there's me and 3 other white kids in the class. The rest of it, like black kids. And so we're reading the book, and Piggy, who's this character you're meant to have this level of empathy for, he's the only voice of reason on this island. He's trying to get them to work together. And through like these kids just bullying him, picking on him, they're just ravaging him, destroying him. And we're reading the book, and there's a bit before this, Piggy is killed. He's like stood there giving a speech, and he goes, "You're all acting like a bunch of wild N-words." Then they kill him, and the kids in the class, everyone starts celebrating because he said the N-word. So they all like, yeah, get him, Ralph, get him. They smash a rock over his head. It's just meant to be this horrible moment where the last voice is killed. And the teacher was like, all right, no, it was written in a time where that word, it shouldn't be used. And so like the entire point of the book, the kids start rooting for the kids who killed him. And like everyone started like throwing their books in the air, celebrating when he died. It was like England had won a World Cup. Like just instead of pints in the air, it was just like the book, yeah, and like people celebrating and that. And the teacher was trying to reclaim some level of, no, he represents like civilized society, even though he shouldn't have used the word.
Yeah.
But we would have to, if we were like reading the book, like if we're reading on Mice and Men, you'd have to like sit next to a black person for them to say the word when it would come up to it. So you'd get to a point and you'd be like, and Curly said, "I'm sick of these. Thank you." And then you'd carry on.
They didn't have to read the whole book. They just had to.
No, yeah.
They're there for that.
Yeah. They're there to just jump in and say the word.
That's fucking funny, man.
Yeah. But yeah, Lord of the Flies. Shout out Lord of the Flies.
Never read it.
Great book.
Yeah. Never read
It's
it.
a really good book. It was written in the 50s though.
Yeah.
And there is a moment where Piggy does say that.
And that was fine then. Everyone was like, "Fuck, they are." They are acting like that actually.
Yeah, there was.
Not much of them old books that I look at and go, "Yeah, that's good stuff."
What old books have you read?
I've done Mice and Men.
Yeah, all the AQA books you're forced to read.
Yeah. What other old book am I reading?
I don't know.
They're just not as good.
No, I know what you mean, bro.
Because they're chatting, and then in my head, I'm like, yeah, but I could have just solved that with the internet.
Yeah?
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what it is? I was walking around Inverness, and Chris McCarthy, is it Chris
Chris McCarthy boy.
Chris McCarthy boy. It's the middle name I forgot. But Chris was walking us around, and he goes, "Yeah, this church is a really nice church. It was built in 800, and this is like a." And I looked around, and I saw because it still looks kind of old, and I was like, "Bro, back then was shit, innit?"
Oh, wow, it was so
Back then was so shit. If you were born then, it was like, this is dog shit. To be born then.
Yeah.
To be born anything past the 80s. If you weren't born in the 80s, it was shit.
Yeah, you just...
Imagine you was in 1910. Fuck that.
Do you know what I've always thought? Imagine having to get on a flight in like 1950s and you just hear the engine.
Yeah.
And you're just sat on like some seat.
And some guy smoking a fag next to you.
Some guy smoking a cigarette.
Some guy smoking, and there's a smoking area, and you're in a tube.
Yeah,
and it's just like, so the smoke's not going to go everywhere.
There's no airport security though.
No,
you just walk straight onto the plane.
You just walk straight on the plane.
Hey, see, that's a mighty fine rucksack you got there, Muhammad Adder. And then you just walk off.
As the plane's flying, they let you in the cockpit.
You have a go,
do
a loop-de-loop.
Give a little loop-de-loop, but back then it seemed just so dead, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, you ever seen photos of like people in the 1950s and everyone's wearing a suit going to fucking Tesco, and you go, fuck, that looks shit.
Yeah.
Every day he's got to wear a suit every day.
Yeah, it was back then. It was either like suit or no shoes.
Yeah.
You either had a suit
or you was a complete bum.
You was living in like rubble. Do you ever see those things that like people post on Twitter?
Rubble.
There's people post on Twitter of like, "Oh, I'd love to go back to Britain back then." It's like Piccadilly Circus, and you're like, walk like 1,000 meters away from it, like a kilometer away from that, and it's just like some person with like 30 kids and the kids are all covered in coal.
Yeah,
like,
and there's this blokes with flick knives ready to slice your face open. And they're gangs called like the 40 Elephants and all this shit. I was at the era you want to live in, yeah, because you'd be fine, because you'd obviously be in Piccadilly Circus. No, you wouldn't. Your kid would be up a chimney, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Well, send the kids back up the chimneys, I say.
Do you know what? Send them up a chimney.
Well, that's where we lost that as a society.
We lost it as a society.
Good chimney kid. That's why that generation was stronger.
You'd be a chimney kid.
Me.
You talk like, you all right, governor? That's what
how's it going, governor? Do you mind spit shine soon there, governor?
You would shine shoes, but also be a pickpocket.
I'd go in and survey the house we were going to burgle later.
You'd be that guy. And you would never go past 5'3".
I'd have a little hunchback. I'd have a little. My dad would break my legs to forever make me crippled, so I'd always have a little cut.
You'd be on like a weird thing that looks like a skateboard.
Oh, really?
I'm governor. Your teeth would fucked. Governor, please, governor.
All right, let's.
I'm saying what you'd be.
Yeah.
You'd be a dog.
No, I'd be.
And I would walk past you and kick you.
You wouldn't, brother. You wouldn't be on the same side of the street as me.
Yeah,
what
true,
are you talking about?
True. Nah, he's got a good point.
You wouldn't be on the same side of the street.
He's got my birth would have been illegal.
You'd have torn two families apart.
Yeah. It would have been controversial. My birth would have been It would have been in the newspaper. Have you seen what these cunts have done? The fucking mad.
The king would mention it in his speech.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Anyway, good fun, innit?
Good fun, innit?
Yeah, but no, these people are mad about this tube advert, and I just think there's a point with like activism where it does just become like how I can understand like if you're a woman living in this world, like it's fucking harder. There's no questions about it.
It's always the maddest voices that get heard. Like anyone who's just going up there going, yeah, it's a bit shit, but whatever. No one listens to that. People only want to listen to fucking, all women are fucking horrible, or it's the the other side. It's, so it's just that. I think that's the thing. It's a non-issue.
I think that is a good point, because the thing that's ruined like any criticism of like if you're getting mad at this advert, which is just telling men to, because the way we talk to men, like this is the one advert that I've seen that isn't the way we talk to men. I know I've done a bit about this. Is like we have to send Vinnie Jones out to fucking Kimura us into admitting we're sad, and like the way we just speak to men.
Fuck the blokes are sad. Send Vinnie out.
Vinnie, and he comes out. He goes, "Fucking sort it out, you muppet."
Have you ever seen you know Chopper Readers?
No.
Chopper Readers, an Australian gangster. There was a movie about.
I know Chopper.
Yeah.
Fucking Chopper.
Fucking Chopper.
The Australian government paid him to do an advert against drink driving, and it's it's either drink driving or domestic violence. I can't remember which one. But it's this advert with him.
It's both blokes are doing the same thing, by the way. It's the same people.
But it's basically a video, and it's him saying, "You want to have a drink and have a drive? You're going to end up in jail with me." And it's paid for by the guy. And it says, paid for by Australian government. They've paid this murderous ex-gangster to tell people, don't drink and drive or you're going to end up in jail with me.
If you come to jail with me, I'm going to fucking rape you.
Paid
for by the Australian government.
I might even show you that video.
Bro, that's so funny that the Australian government are just out there. Have you ever seen that song that's to stop like, is it Aboriginal Australia? I want to use the correct term. Where they had to make like this rap song to stop sniffing petrol. And they're like, don't be rama, don't sniff petrol. They're literally like, had to make a song about like sniffing petrol.
Is the clip.
My name's Mark Brandon Chopper Reed. A lot of people think I'm a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy, but I've broken a lot of men that thought they were tough guys. The lowest thing in jail is a woman basher and a rapist. If you bashed a woman, well, you're a weak, gutless individual. If you come to jail for bashing a woman or raping a woman, you will get dealt with. You will suffer. We will break your neck, you low, gutless, weak mice. Be afraid. Because if you come to jail, you're going to have every bloody reason to be afraid.
Fucking mad.
That's so mad. We're in a society where like the way we have to tell men to stop doing that is, hey, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
And do you know what though? Like,
well, there needs to be some fucking consequence.
Yeah,
it can't just be, you get to just get in your own wing
Yeah,
and have a pool table.
Here we go. Here's Reform UK Jamali.
No, it's not Reform UK, but
Reform
the
UK
jail
Jamali.
sentence. The jail sentence can't be 2.5, half with good behavior.
Yeah.
Like you have to go away for longer.
Yeah.
Like there has to be fucking.
I don't know, maybe, but where does it start? It starts with educating people at a young age, isn't it?
No.
Okay, no, fair enough. All right. Well, that's that. That's that dealt with.
Fucking send him in jail with Chopper.
Let's
cut all this
Imagine,
out.
no, it's funny. Imagine like him on his tax return having to put that money through. Oh yeah, here's the money for. I got to pay tax on the advert I did where I threatened to slash rapists. That was his job that year.
Yeah.
He's like gone on holiday. He's bought a new car. Yeah. You know that advert I did where I threatened to bosh up domestic abusers. Bought myself a Porsche. Like that's fucking, got myself a Rolex with
the proceeds.
Yeah.
Doing good stuff.
Yeah, do you reckon they negotiated a back door for that?
You ever seen the video with him and Brendan Burns on stage?
No.
I'll show you after the pod. It's fucking mad.
Oh my god, I could imagine.
It's Brendan Burns winding up Chopper Reed.
Oh,
and then Chopper Reed just says something racist. He just keeps on saying a slur for Japanese people.
Oh god.
And then everyone's just like, I probably shouldn't say it. And he goes, why can't I say it?
Yeah.
It's fucking funny.
But there's no like, who's our Chopper? Yeah, because I was when we talk about
he's dead now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, well, rest in peace. But this podcast
He's up
is
there
dedicated.
with Charlie.
He's up there with Charlie Kirk. Well, him and Charlie Kirk are at the big racist debate in the sky.
Have you seen
Why can't I say it, Charlie? I'm saying you can.
Have you seen that I said we both sent each other the same thing on TikTok?
Oh yeah.
Where it was a Charlie Kirk meal box. Someone goes, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Here's a Charlie Kirk meal box.
Yeah, you could go to a takeaway. I think it's in the UK as
Yeah,
well.
it's like in Birmingham. It's
Yeah.
like chicken and chips. It was a fucking decent deal.
Oh, it looked good actually. Imagine going, can I get the number 2 and the kids Charlie Kirk meal, thank you.
Kids Charlie Kirk.
Kids
please.
Charlie Kirk meal, thank you. We send each other a lot of TikToks, bro. I've got to ask, what's going on in India? That TikTok? Mad.
Which one?
Indian. No, I think the family that I was watching are actually Pakistani, and there's Mr. Greedy.
Oh yeah. It's about the competition.
Yeah. And they go, yeah.
They do that.
Have you seen this? Yeah.
They do a lot in like they'll go Champo Kamala, and then they'll go Kamala, and they just dunk water in their head, and they go Champo Kamala, and he goes Trump. And he just dunks
the
water in
water.
his head, and then if they win, they get like a packet of Walkers.
Yeah, bro. They have to like score a goal and then they get a bite of a
Have you
chicken
seen
burger.
the Afghan one? There's an Afghan one where they just like there's a kid sitting in the chair and there's 4 other kids and they get slapped by the kid in the back of their head and they've got to guess who it is. And he goes, it's Muhammad. And he goes, it's not Muhammad. And he gets another smack and he's got to guess who it is. And it's just these 2 kids and they're smacking the shit out of each other. He goes, why are you filming this?
Yeah, and it's got millions of views.
Oh, millions.
And like, yeah,
I'm contributing to that.
Because this is the thing with the algorithm. You watch something, you go, what the fuck is this? And then the algorithm goes, more. And then you just end up, and then you come invested in the characters, like Mr. Greedy. Mr. Greedy, you got to, if you haven't seen this, it's the most insane. Like, but what is going on?
Put egg in cup.
Put egg in cup. What is going on over there?
Screaming.
It's good. It's good stuff though. Like I'm enjoying it.
Well, it's that thing of the internet has made it so.
Oh.
What'd you drop?
Just the snus.
Okay. It's all right. Relax.
No, I can't relax.
Put on that underneath one if you're gonna make can marks in my sofa. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Elliot.
All right, you're welcome, Jamali.
That's all right. What was I saying?
Back to these crazy Indians.
Yeah. Because the Indians, because the internet has made it so they don't need a TV production company. So all they do is just they get their camera phone, they get a packet of crisps, they get an egg, a tank of water, and a cup in the tank of water, and they go put the egg in the cup.
Put the egg in.
And then it's 10 billion views.
Yeah, right. Well, because there's like 2 billion of them.
Yeah, obviously, I sent you the video where it's like a line of men and a line of girls, and they're arguing.
Well, that's not going to go well in India.
And they're arguing about what's better. Is it online shopping or going to the shop? Have you not seen that?
No.
Video? And it's just them with so much passion going, online shopping is better than shopping. And the other guy goes, "You are stupid. There's no
You are very stupid.
Yeah,
There's
it's fucking good stuff. man.
I think the internet shows like it because it's fame hungry people, ourselves included, shows the worst of like there's one that I asked to watch that you won't show, like the red balloon. What's the pop the balloon?
Oh,
thing?
pop the balloon, yeah.
Yeah. And you were like, it's not for you.
It's not for you.
Why can't I watch
It's
it?
just not
Could you
for you.
explain the concept of it?
Well, I watched the clips of it, but
Okay.
it's a dating show
Yeah.
where the object is to be as horrible to each other as you can.
And who is it doing this?
People,
Okay.
yeah,
And is it white people?
some white people there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they always worm their way into things, aren't they? They always there. They're always there, getting skin cancer. They're just there, red skin.
Red with lumps on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. But yeah, and then there's just there is white ones too.
Is there?
But there's
our ones would take me out. Our ones were we had.
It was yeah.
We had a
It's basically is take me out, but the objective is to be as horrible as you can.
Right.
In some of them, there's one classy one, but we don't watch that one. We
Okay.
only watch the ones where it's fucking.
I saw one where there was a child.
See, that was okay. See, that's a different guy. I know what you're talking about. I didn't watch his ones, but he basically and everyone just went, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Okay.
Like,
Right.
why have you got these kids doing a dating show?
Yeah.
And
There was a kid there with an adult. It was a bit mad.
it was mad. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's no justifying or explaining that one. is there? Fuck knows. I don't know what he was doing. But he's like, there's this thing of people are just content mining.
Yeah.
Like, so there's no moral.
It has to jump the
There's-
shark constantly.
Well, it's that, but there's no morality. It's kind of what we said earlier. Is it's the loudest voice who's saying the most maddest thing that gets the attention. And their whole thing is that it's not about expression of art. It's not about anything. But because even Mr. Beast, say what you want about Mr. Beast, there's some thought process behind the content.
Very good
And I
production,
feel
though.
like he likes his content.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but he likes
I've
it.
enjoyed clips that I've seen.
Oh, sure, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But I'm saying me personally, I don't like it, but I bet he does. All these people that have like the fucking kids on it, they don't like that content, but they just know, oh, this is gonna get hits.
Do you know who's the scumbag of the like white world
What?
who has gotten off scot-free? And I don't know how she's done it, but Holly Willoughby, she has blood on her hands.
What'd she do?
She's there with Philip Schofield making people, they're spinning a wheel to pay for people's electricity bill. Have you ever seen that?
No.
On This Morning one time, like you could phone in and they'll spin a wheel and they would pay your electricity bill.
Why there's literally people who can't afford their electricity.
Yeah,
bills.
that's why they're ringing in. Like the ITV.
And they can lose.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
ITV's exploitation of like white working class, not just like downtrodden people, Jeremy Kyle, Hollywood, Philip Schofield. One of the things you spin it when Philip Schofield comes around and bums your boy. That was one of it, brother. And then allegedly just buggers your child. And then you get to say you met Philip Schofield. That's it. Because that to like.
Did you ever watch that Channel 5 show when he just went on an island and this complained that no one helped him while he was why was accused he was
He
a
went
nonce?
to Epstein Island after it was abandoned.
Did you see that though?
No, I saw clips of it.
Yeah, it was like basically it was him on an island by himself going, no one supported me when I was called a nonce. It was just mad.
It's building rafts.
And it was-
He's like Piggy from Lord of the
Yeah.
Flies. You're acting like a bunch of wild.
Crazy. But it's just like what
That's his defense. He just calls the nation the N-word.
What
It was his apology thing.
what does he do now?
Philip Schofield.
Yeah.
I know, bruv. Should we try and read? I bet we could get through to him.
Do you think
say
say if you're rich and then you got cancelled, and not more saying for something as a sexual, but I'm saying if you just got cancelled for whatever reason, wouldn't you just go, you know what? I'm a fucking millionaire. I'm moving to Thailand and I'm just gonna be a fucking rich cunt. Where's he live?
in Israel? Yeah, Kevin Spacey lives in.
But is it cheap to live there? Is he Jewish?
I'll leave those jokes to you.
Is he Jewish?
I don't know,
What an odd place to go.
but he's he's having a good time.
I'm sure he's having a great time. But what I'm saying is that especially a land you had no connection to.
Yeah.
Like it's just a random. You could have gone literally to Brazil. You could have gone Thailand. Because where he's
the golden triangle of sex offence countries:
Okay.
Brazil, Thailand, and Israel.
Brazil?
Yeah, Brazil's
I thought Brazil was more Nazis.
No, Brazil. No, that's Argentina.
That's Argentina.
But Brazil.
I think there's a place in Argentina where they still fly this. In Brazil where they fly the Swazi. It's like a bunch of the Nazis who fled during after World War II. I think a lot of them went to Brazil.
There was
and there's like a place where they're sort of like German Brazilians and they fly Swazis and that.
There was a captain of a submarine who, like, as the war started going kaput, got his men on for one last mission and just made them drive the submarine from Germany to Brazil. It was like 90 days and just got them out there and was like, listen, lads, we're living it like the war. We lost. We're living in South America now. We just, and then Brazil was like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
How's it going, lads? Because I love Brazil, man. I ain't never been. No, but I meet a lot of Brazilians through jiu-jitsu. They like the Australians of South America in that they're all hilarious, but they don't realise they're being hilarious.
Yeah.
So just the way they speak, the way they talk is like, they're very precise with what they're saying. And it's in this like quite lovely accent. So it's really funny.
Portugal,
brava. You know what? One time I was on the mats, yeah. One of my coaches, this Brazilian coach I used to have, yeah, teaching us arm bars, and he's going to me, brava. When you grab the arm and you have elbow between your leg, you know, like how you fuck the woman. You must fuck the arm. And there's like kids and women and shit. And he's like, and then he points at the kid I'm training with, like 16. He goes, you see why he no good? He no fuck. He no fuck yet. So that's why he there, you get out. No problem. But you see man who fuck, he gonna fuck your arm, brava. You must escape.
I like that's the only way he could explain it.
Yeah. I'm like, surely there's a better way. Most people like point the thumb towards the ceiling, get the elbow in line with the
16-year-old kid.
16-year-old
kid. He had pussy, yeah.
He's just there. This boy, he no fuck worm. And he was wicked, man. I loved it. He wanted to get into comedy.
No.
Oh my God. He wanted to get into comedy.
Do that on stage.
Brother, he was like to me, he found out I'm a comedian. He's like, man, I always want to try this, man. I like, because they're a fun people, Brazil. They're funny. Yeah. And he's like, I want to try. And I'm like, yeah, man, if you spend a couple years doing jokes and stuff, going on there talking about being a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor, that'd be amazing. Like, you're a competitive.
Yeah, but it's only for you.
No.
No one else wants to hear that.
No.
Only you would go, that's close.
No.
Who wants to fuck? What average person wants to sit there and hear broken English?
Is true. Yeah,
about being a Brazilian. And all he keeps on saying is fuck.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear that shit.
Well, when he started running his material by me, I was like, yeah, man. Like, I don't really know if you can say that about trans people.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. But yeah, he was cool, man. I liked him. He was his fighters, they were fucking mental. But there was the things the coaches that I've met during, like, because I was training down in Cardiff on a weekend. I got absolutely fucking ran through. I haven't trained in a while. I got absolutely ran through. But what?
Pause.
What? Oh, right, yeah. No.
And you said it twice, you went absolutely ran through.
Oh, no, they beat me at jiu-jitsu.
No, I know, but it's funny that you kept saying.
Fucked me in the arse. Is that what we want? Is that what we want? I went out to Cardiff and they all fucked me in the arse, because that's the level of this podcast. God forbid anyone brings any life experience to the Drivetime show.
No, carry on, please.
Yeah, man, there's some coaches that I've met that are fucking... The weirdest ones I used to train under was all the, like, mad Christian ones.
There is quite a link between Christian and jiu-jitsu guys. And conspiracies.
There's a big thing going on in jiu-jitsu at the moment.
Is weed still in it? Because it used to be like people used to love the weed in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, there's a lot of like stoner culture in it. It's
Is Joe Rogan podcast still strong in the jiu-jitsu community?
Yeah. They all love comedy. So like whenever I go to gyms, like sometimes it's cool because they'll recognize me and then they just fuck me up and they're like, oh, he's not actually that good. For someone who talks about it as much as he does. But there's a big, like, it's cool. There's some very good people in jiu-jitsu at the moment doing like cool things, like bringing, like, making it a lot safer, because the problem is like in martial arts.
Didn't that guy get kicked out, or he's been accused of sexual assault, right?
This is yes. Oh, I forget his name.
Gusto or something?
No, I know who you're talking
It's
about.
the guy who had the
Very
thing with
Gordon Ryan.
Yeah,
Gordon Ryan. Andre.
Yeah, Andre.
I was saying there's a sort of bit of a grooming problem, as there is in a lot of things where like sometimes there's coaches who like they'll start teaching someone when they're 13 and then when the person's like 20 they end up together and you're like, I don't know about that one, brother.
Yeah.
But they're
Doing the Woody Allen.
And there's like
Homegrown.
homegrown.
That's fuck. Sorry. That's really fucked
Getting
up.
high off your own supply.
Yeah,
No,
fucked
but there is like a problem in it with jiu-jitsu, which is like, and it's also there's hard things because it's like an intimate sport. Right, when you roll with women, it's a bit of a techie one. There's a
I always find it as long as you just be respectful, and if you do accidentally, touch something, you say my apologies.
Yeah. There's I
would assume would be the
there is. There's like
I never roll with a woman.
No, there's women that I roll with in my gym, always respectful. But also the other thing you have to be careful of, and this is like a tricky thing. A lot of the time, the skill level can be the same, but I can like I'm 30 kg heavier than you, and like bench press like so. Sometimes you'll be like not deliberately using your strength and stuff and focusing more on your technique. And I've had it before where like I had a woman call me quite condescending during a roll. And I went like, I kind of was like afterwards, I'm like, I'd rather be called that than be called a bully because I fucking slam you to the floor, put my forearm in your, like I'd rather that than me being like some fucking bully. Because there's guys, I saw it on the mat one time. We had to mat enforce this guy. We went and fucked him up after, where he went with one of the girls at our gym, and she's decent, but she was like a white belt, and I think he was a blue belt. And some guy, he just like she was just lying on the mat afterwards, just staring at the ceiling, like, just what the fuck? Like, he just like, and we were all like, all right, well, we all got to go for a round with him now. And like, everyone went and put it on him a little bit. Like, everyone fucked him up. And you kind of have that. The worst one I saw was in Muay Thai. Years ago, I used to train at this gym that was, you went to sparring to die. It was this gym in Thornton Heath. And there was this guy, his name was Dan, and he had these heavy hands. And you'd always like be in around. You can always go to people like, hey man, can you power down? And he never would. So you'd end up in a fight. And he was doing it to this girl who trained there one time. And her boyfriend was one of the top fighters at the gym. And he didn't go in. What happened was this other lad went in, like who was one of her boyfriend's one of the top fighters at the gym. This guy is the top fighter at the gym, yeah? And he's letting Dan throw the heavy hands at him. And everyone starts doing this thing in sparring where it was like, we all start moving because we know what's going to happen. And he just slipped this guy's punch, the good fighter, his name was Wilker, slips this guy's punch, grabbed him by the back of the head and threw this knee straight into his sternum. And I swear, this is the noise the guy made. Like that. And he's just dropped to the floor. He was like down for like 5-10 minutes, just there lying on the floor. And it was like, yeah, man, shouldn't have fucked around.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Wow.
This time? So I haven't been. Okay.
You want to do some problems?
It's up to you.
Yeah, brother, I'll jump on.
You sure?
Yeah. Rather than telling stories about guys getting their shit. But that's what we're talking about. That's what that, in a way, isn't he Chopper?
He's doing a chopper.
He's doing a chopper. He's doing a chopper.
Oh, I think you'd like this one.
Yeah, go on.
Dating a Chinese bird.
He doesn't even mean woman. He's actually dating an exotic Chinese bird.
He's dating a Chinese bird.
And a dragon.
Yeah. I'm dating a Chinese bird and I hate taking my shoes off. So jokes, isn't it? Dating a Chinese bird and I hate taking my shoes off at the door when I visit her family. Do you reckon they might let me keep them on if I don't change my socks or wash for weeks?
Bruv, what the fuck is wrong with our listeners? Take your shoes off, bruv.
Fucking dog.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? Take your shoes off, man. Why is that like? And I don't think do white people just keep their shoes on in the house?
No. Well, you have to remind people.
I feel like you've got a pair of Kappa trainers just for bed. Like you've got a pair of Kappa trainers that you only wear to bed.
My sleeping trainers.
Yeah. Your sleeping
They're
trainers.
for bed and football.
Yeah.
I got a cap and such a pair of Umbros.
Yeah,
that
a pair
I'm
of
wearing.
Umbros that for bed, gardening, and footy.
Yeah, bro, and my bed's full of the little plastic things from Five-a-Side.
Yeah,
It's just full of that. Nah, man, you can't. You can't. Firstly, stop acting like that's a cultural thing. That's just a normal. You wear your shoes outside. So, and why is your answer to it? I'm just not gonna wash.
And why do you think it's not because they're Chinese? Her being Chinese has nothing to do with the fact that she doesn't want shoes on in their house. Like, it's not like, oh, bloody, these Chinese people are like.
I thought for a podcast where we do a lot of racial humour, sorry to be woke on this one, bro. There was no need to know her race there.
Nothing to do with her race.
Nothing added to it.
Nothing to it.
I thought it was going to be like, every time we go to I keep going Chinese restaurant and ordering like curry sauce and chips, and she says it's not authentic. How do I tell her that? I'm like, no, it was just Chinese bird. Family want me to take shoes off. What are they? Fucking samurais? And you're like, that's a different thing.
One comment, just GBH is noise. That's one.
We got to stop.
There we go.
We got to stop letting these people have
I'm
access
spending
to.
all my cash on sex workers. We're not doing that.
Can I? No, read that one.
No,
read.
it's just,
I want to read.
It's this year. Got this brother who. This one. You're going to like this one too. Got this brother who owes me $5. Tell the Ross Clark fool Edward Wilson he ain't getting no more weed till he pays up. And pick up the damn phone when I'm calling.
This is going to be played in court.
We're not debt collecting. You fucking idiot.
That's going to be one of the tiers on Patreon when we say, me and Jamali will go collect debts for you, bro.
I'm tired of being broke. Thinking of starting an OF. Just feet, no nudity. How do I make sure no one knows it's me? I could put on a fake tattoo each time, maybe film them in a KFC toilet. Any other ideas?
Well, don't go to this Chinese family's house. They're going to fucking show
no, but
your
it's
feet
like,
off.
why does everyone think that, like you see, like, if you're going to sell feet pics, they got to be top tier feet, bro.
Yeah, you got to have top tier feet.
You know what I mean? It's like everyone thinks they could just be selling foot pics, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's an oversaturated market at that point.
I sold a picture of my feet once.
I know you did.
Yeah.
John, this is...
bro, did it when I got the trainers?
No, this is the thing. Elliot comes to me and Mike, and he goes, some guy on Instagram is saying he'll buy me a pair of trainers if I send him a picture of my feet. And we both said to him, Elliot, don't do that shit, man. What the fuck's the matter with you? And then literally, Elliot showed me, no, it's these trainers. And I said, Elliot, don't do it. And then Elliot never spoke about it again. Then we're at Top Secret. And I just looked down at Elliot's trainers and he's wearing the trainers. And I was like, he didn't fucking do it, man.
No, I did it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did another one for 50 quid one time as well.
You're like, you done it more than once?
I did it twice.
Bro, you are brass.
I'm going to be in an Amsterdam window.
Yeah,
with my feet
man.
out, my little
listen, it's just... It's not for you, man. To stop. Why
if
is
you're
everyone...
a bit strapped for cash, like I wouldn't want. I mean, it's a way to make money going into sex work, but I think, there is survival sex work out there and stuff, but it's a small level of it. But any sex workers I know who do OF, it is a business. Like it's running a thing. It's you have to be very consistent. You have to be into, and the guys are always going to get weird.
And it's a job. Why you want another job?
Well, to make money. That was kind of
fair enough.
That was the point.
I don't.
One day we're gonna have someone write in and go like, "I've killed 5 women. Like, what do I do?" We're just gonna be here. It's
weirdly a lot of women.
Is it?
Yeah. So this one's a woman. I left my vibrator BP, and it's got a picture of a peach. Was that vibrator?
Butt plug.
Oh, okay. I left my vibrating butt plug. In the work toilets. Came back the next day, and it was gone. It's really expensive. Valentine's Day gift, silver with exclamation mark, and I want it back. But that's not the main issue. There's only 2 of us women in the whole office, so I'm praying it's the cleaner who's picked it up. WSID? What should I do? The universe has your butt plug now. That's gone. The universe has it.
Who's this?
And why are you taking your prized butt plug to work? It's like when one time I had the Charizard Pokemon card and I took it to school and I lost it. That was my fault, bruv. I shouldn't have been taking out a Charizard. You shouldn't have took your Charizard of butt plugs to work. You're gonna lose it.
Yeah, this is. I think with like sex toys and that, and taking them into public places, it's you're running the risk there. There's a
Yeah, you're doing a sex crime. You should be on the register.
There's a comic I know of. Yeah, nah, it's kind of hot when it's a woman. Still, there's a comic I knew. Yeah, they're all sharing this flat in Edinburgh, innit?
Can you say if we beep the name?
No, I'll tell you after. And he left his fleshlight in the bathroom. You know, yeah.
Beep the name.
We'll beep the name.
Can we beep the name?
Yeah.
Cover your mouth as you do it so they can't lip read. Yeah, go on. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's exactly the guy who would.
Yeah. He left his fleshlight in. Do you know what? Because I tell you what, yeah. On Sauce and Humphreys, whenever they bleep something, they always say Elliot Steele. So Kai Humphreys, bleep it with that.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Like, it wasn't Kai. And if it was Kai would just run around the fringe telling everyone, like,
oh, man. Oh, aye, man.
I mean, they fucking left me fleshlight in the bathroom. Like,
fucking crazy, like, man.
I fucking laugh that, like. That'd be the 45-minute mark of his show.
Get my head a cracker.
Give me a whole cracker.
We've got to talk about that after.
No, we'll tell that after. But yeah, if you're taking like sex toys out in the public, if you're going to work, firstly, you've gone to the bathroom and taken it out because you needed a shit. So don't have something obstructing orifices if you're going to be using them in the day.
So what happened with him leaving his flashlight in the bathroom?
Just all the comics like kind of left it there.
Oh.
And then he went in and apparently he screamed when they found out.
Oh.
Like he walked in and went, ah! Like realizing he left it. No, I've never used the flashlight. The same reason I've never done heroin.
Listen, I'm an old school man. This ain't never done me no problems, man.
You used a flashlight before?
No, I'm hands.
Yeah.
I'm old school.
Yeah.
Have a wank. What's the matter with fucking? I got to bring out the flashlight and light a candle and fucking take him to dinner.
That's what they're doing.
Nah.
Taking your flashlight to dinner.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking just. I'm bashing one out. Won't even use lube, mate. I'm raw dog.
Yeah, no, I don't. What, you're just sat there in like Otto's.
That
nice French restaurant. You got a napkin on candlelit dinner across from you is the flashlight, and you keep like putting like caviar in the lips. Putting lips in the cake.
That's truly disgusting what you just said, bro.
Imagine you would turn up to a restaurant and some guy was feeding his fleshlight caviar, bro. That would be fucking wild.
Yeah, I think it's gone.
What, the bit?
Yeah, no, this is the fleshlight.
Oh yeah, your butt plug's gone. And why are you using silver? What are you, fucking member of the royal family?
Yeah.
Why are you using silver?
Your classes. All right, I think that's it.
Yeah, classless broad. No, you're a hero. You're exactly the kind of person. Listen, women, being sexual, we're sex positive on this podcast.
Oh, for sure.
Have fun. Get your hormones checked.
Guys, thank you for listening, guys.
Oh, we got to tell the story about...
We can next. All right, go on.
Right. So you see, like Bad Bunny, like last night did this thing of like the Spanish, like Latin American celebration. Yeah. Me, Jamali, and Matty, we're playing Ark Raiders. For anyone who plays Ark Raiders, we're at Stella Montes. We've got decent loadouts, and we're by the extract.
It's a game that you can play where you can play other players who are in the game also, and you can talk to them over a microphone. That's the context.
Yeah, and we're there. Thank you. And we're there, and we're having this shootout that I would say
with another team of Spanish guys, and we can hear them over the mic, and they're saying, "Go fuck your mother," and we're saying, "Fuck you," and then we're just swearing back and forth at each other.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
none of us can move.
Yeah,
because we're all shooting at each other and we're taking each other's life and stuff, all running out of ammo. And they start saying stuff about us being English. And I said, go fetch me some patatas bravas, you cunts. Jamali told him to go have a nap. And we're screaming at each other. I said, I'd fuck your wife. I'd fuck your wife. I'm going, yeah, you'd fuck my wife. I wouldn't fuck yours. Like, we're just visceral, yeah? Jamali gets killed.
I get killed.
One of them gets killed. We all end up getting on a train where you have to extract. This fight breaks out. We all down each other. And we're all just screaming at each other. We leave. Matty jumps off the game. Jamali goes into recent players played with, invites one of them to our party. This hero joins, and it just starts again. We're just
going, fuck you.
Then they invite us to their party, and we start doing the same thing again. And one of them said to me like, "I'll make you suck my dick." I go, "Yeah, you would love it, and I'd fucking love it." Right? And they start laughing. We start laughing, and then we were like, "All right, boys, have a good night. Look after yourself." And they were like, "Yeah, take care, mate." And we added them as friends. Yeah. And I was like, like, imagine trying to explain to women that's how guys bond.
Yeah. We've got friends in Spain now.
We've got friends. Genuinely, I want to meet up with them. They were fucking wicked, man.
Yeah, it was fun
We
stuff.
left and we came out and we were like, what a group of legends.
Yeah.
That's why I love video. That was honestly one of my favourite experiences on a video game.
That was for mental health. Guys, thank you for listening. We are working towards making this podcast bigger and better. Watch the YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, don't watch the YouTube if you've already listened to the podcast, but log on, type in Drivetime Show, Jamali or Elliot, whatever, and just have the video playing so we can get the view. Because we need to make money from this pod. So we need to...
Just subscribe.
All right, subscribe, fine.
Subscribe,
but it's the
fucking
viewership.
idiot.
It's not subscribing. It's viewership.
Subscribe first.
But who gives a fuck
Drop a
about it?
like.
So if they subscribe and never watch the video, are we gonna make money?
You need 1,000
Subscribe now, you fucks. Hurry up and subscribe, you fucking dogs. What the fuck's the matter with you? Subscribe now, bruv. Don't even subscribe to the Spotify. Fuck the Spotify.
No, don't.
No, they need to subscribe to Spotify too.
Yeah.
Subscribe to all platforms.
Share the clips, like the clips.
Yeah, share the clips, like the clips.
What kind of promotion is
I don't
this?
know.
You've called them dog.
Yeah.
You
I
called
didn't
them
mean
all-
it.
You called them all dog.
I didn't mean it. Guys, thank you for listening.
Thank
I've
you
been
for
Jamali.
We've lived, we've learned, we've loved.
That's been Elliot. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I don't know why I did this.